Well, hello there. I'm making these flowers, these little flowers, and I thought I'd make a video for you. These are about 3 inches across, and they're a really simple little flower with 5 petals, and I'm changing up the colors of the middle. You could do a black middle and make your petals a different color if you like. So to make your flower, you're going to need 2 colors of yarn. In this demo, I'm using the yellow and the white, and they're a 4-weight worsted weight yarn. I'm using acrylic, but you can use cotton. And if you want to make a bigger flower using a thicker yarn, just use a bigger hook. For this worsted weight yarn, I'm using a 5mm H hook. And of course, you're going to need scissors for cutting your yarn and a yarn needle for when you're weaving in the ends. So I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Have fun. So to start, we're going to make a magic loop. Okay, so I'm going to pinch my yarn there and wrap it round my finger and pinch it there. So I'm pinching it there and pinching it there. And we've got like a little X here. So I'm going to get my yarn, put my hook under there, and then go over top and grab that and pull it through. You see? You've pulled it through. Now we're just going to chain. Okay? And that's our magic loop. So what we're going to do now is we're going to make 10 single crochets into this magic loop. So we just put a hook in, pull it out, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you see how I'm pinching the tail and the loop together so they don't get messed up. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So then I'm going to pull on the tail, which will tighten up the loop. See how nice and tight that is? It's okay to leave a little circle because it kind of adds interest to your flower. If you want it to be really tight, you can pull it super tight. Okay, and then what we're going to do now is we're going to do a slip stitch into the first single crochet there, yarn over, pull it through there and through, and that's done. We're just going to cut the yarn and pull it through and pull it tight, and now we have the middle of our flower made up of 10 single crochets into that magic loop. So now we're going to get our new color, our white. I'm making my petals out of white, and you can start anywhere on this circle. So I'm going to start here. It doesn't matter where you start, and you're going to pull that yarn through. And now the first thing is we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to make a triple crochet into the same stitch as the chain 4. So it's 1, 2 over, go into that same stitch, yarn over and pull it up, yarn over, pull it through 2, yarn over, pull it through 2, yarn over, pull it through 2. And we're going to make another one into the same stitch, yarn over twice, put your hook into the same stitch, yarn over and pull it through, yarn over, pull it through 2, yarn over, pull it through 2, yarn over, pull it through 2. And now we're going to go into the next stitch with a triple. So we're going to yarn over twice, go into the next stitch, yarn over and pull it up, yarn over, pull it through 2, yarn over, pull it through 2. See how I'm using my thumb to pull it back so that it's nice and tight so you can pull it through those loops. And yarn over twice because we're going to do another one into the same stitch. Pull it through 2, pull it through 2, pull it through 2, and then we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and single crochet, well, slip stitch it into there. And now we're going to single crochet into the next stitch. And now we're going to, we've made one petal, which is a chain 4, 2 triples, and a chain 4. So now we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to make 2 triples into the same stitch. 1, and 2. Now we're going to make 2 triples into the next stitch. 1 and 2. We're going to chain 4 and slip stitch into that same stitch, and then we're going to single crochet into the next stitch. Okay, and we're going to chain 4 and make 2 triples or trebles into the same stitch. And then into the next stitch we are going to make 2 triples. Oops, sorry. Into that same stitch. And then we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and go into the same stitch to slip stitch it in. And then we're going to skip over where we did our beginning, and we're going to single crochet into the next stitch. Okay, so we've got 3 petals done already. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to leave you to do the next petal. Chain 4, 2 triple crochets into the same stitch, then go to the next stitch, 2 triple crochets and a chain 4 and slip stitch to join. Okay, and I'll meet you back. So here we are at the end of the 4th petal. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to slip stitch into the same stitch that we made those 2 triples before, and we're going to single crochet into the next one. We've only got 2 holes left, right? So we're going to single crochet into there, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, yarn over twice, and into the same space do our 2 treble crochets. And now we're going to do 2 treble crochets into the next one. And then we're going to chain 4. And we're going to slip stitch into the same stitch. And then we're just going to slip stitch across into the beginning. And we can cut that off. And pull that yarn through. And now we have 5 petals. So what we end up with is this beautiful flower. This one, I can pull this a bit tighter if we want to close up the circle. There we go. And what I'm going to do now is show you how to weave in the ends, in case you've never done that before. And usually they suggest that you go in 3 different directions when you're weaving in the ends. Sometimes your yarn isn't long enough. I'll show you a little trick. But here we're going to just weave in and out of the yellow part, the middle of the flower. I'm working in the back of the flower, okay? And I'm going to go back again. And that might do for that, but I will go one more time just to show you the correct way. It's up to you what you do. But theoretically, it's always good to go at least 3 different directions so it doesn't untangle if you're washing things. that one. And see this one here, this end, oh, that's not it. There we go. Sometimes if the end is too short, you can put your needle through ahead of time, doing the weaving in, and then you can thread it here. You don't need quite such a long strand to do that. If you've got a short strand, that's a bit of a cheater trick. Okay, so we're going to weave in all our ends. I think I decided, because I'm sewing these onto a skirt, I'm going to leave one of my ends, this long white piece here, for doing the sewing. I'm not going to weave them all in, okay? So the white ones you can run in underneath your petals so they're not sticking through the yellow. There we go. So that's one of the white ones. And I'll do the final yellow one. You can see you're not seeing anything through. You go through the tops. You don't go right into the other side like when you're making a button. Sewing on a button, you go right through. This one, we're just working into the surface stitch of these stitches. So for this yellow one, we're going to go under there, up, and under there. Pull it through, and then go down here and over there. And cut it off. And then I'm leaving this end because it's an applique. I'm going to, sometimes you might want to sew around the petals so that they don't stick up. I'm going to be sewing mine in the center so that the petals have some relief on the skirt. I think that will look really cute. But I hope you enjoy this flower tutorial. Please subscribe to my channel if you like my videos. Leave a comment below and like, and even share if you want to. Thank you so much. I'm Pam Carr, and happy crocheting, everybody.